Hi guys, Vanakkam, Namaskaram, Namaste. This is your faculty Ranganathan. Now I'm back again to discuss with you about another important couple of important topics. Now Ayodhya prelims is just around the corner. Just before prelims, some important aspects that I wanted to discuss with aspirants and students I'm just putting across in this video. See, every year in prelims examination, temples becomes very important. So I'm going to discuss with you about some of the important key temples that you need to actually know about. To begin with, let us start with Ayodhya's Ram temple. Now, the Ram temple, which has recently been built in Ayodhya, is a classic example of Nagara style of architecture. Now, the idol which is there in this temple is basically of Ram Lalla, the childhood form of Lord Ram, Bhagwan Shri Ram. And in the main sanctum sanctorum, that is the Garbhagriha, and Shri Ram Darbar is actually on the first floor. Now there are 5 mandapas in this temple: the Nritya Mandapa, the Rang Mandapa, Sabha Mandapa, Prarthana Mandapa, and Kirtan Mandapa. The word Mandapa basically stands for pillared hall, which has a specific purpose for a specific event in the religious structures, particularly the temples. Now the compound also had 4 extra dedicated temples, one for Surya Dev, one for Devi Bhagwati, one for Ganesh Bhagwan, and one for Bhagwan Shiv. So there are 4 extra temples. So again, standard Panchayatana style, 1 main Ram temple and 4 subsidiary shrines are also there. Now this entire temple is surrounded by a parkota, which is a Pradakshina Pada or a pathway. And the main material which has been used in this temple is white Makran marble. Special bricks known as Ram Shilas with Ram, Bhagwan Ram written on them have been used in the construction of these temples. Now this particular temple basically uses about 161 feet, 360 feet in height, in length, 235 feet in width. See, the actual capacity of this Ram temple is around 80,000 to 1 lakh people. The cost of the temple, finally, an estimation has been given. Previously, it was estimated to be completed in 3 to 3.5 years, which it did. And the Banai Paharpur sandstone has also been used from Bharatpur district of Rajasthan, mainly known as the king of sandstone, have been used in making these temple structures. So, as I said, the first floor has a Ram hall, Ram Darbar, Shri Ram Darbar, and below that is the main Garbhagriha or the sanctum sanctorum. The parkota is basically a rectangular compound wall, as you can see there, 732 meters long, 14 feet wide around the temple. Total 392 temples, pillars, and 44 doors. So you can see there are 4 major sub-shrines along with 1 major master shrine. Okay. Now, there are some important differences between Nagara and Dravidian style of temple. Nagara temples are essentially the North Indian pattern of the North Indian style of the temples. Now, in Nagara style, the temples have less boundary, or the boundary is less emphasized, or actually many of the temples don't even have boundaries. In Nagara style, Ganga, Yamuna rivers are actually depicted or personified at the entrance of the Garbhagriha or sanctum sanctorum. At the entrance of the Garbhagriha, Ganga, Yamuna are there. Whereas in Dravidian style, which is South Indian style, you actually have Dwarapalas. In the Dravidian style, temples actually tend to have elaborate compound walls or border walls. In the Nagara, there are multiple towers in the temple. For example, Khajuraho temple. And in the Dravidian style, there is only 1 single tower. Generally, the pyramidal shaped tall central tower on the Garbhagriha known as Vimana. And this is also called Vimana or a Shikhara. Whereas in the Nagara style, it is actually more curvilinear. Whereas in Dravidian style, on the Garbhagriha, on the main sanctum sanctorum, the roof is perpendicular, Dravidian. Curvilinear, inner bent, like slightly bent, Nagara. Nagara, in Nagara style, Shikhara remains the most prominent element of the temple structure. And the gateway is usually modest or sometimes even absent. Whereas in Dravidian style, they have a beautiful gateway known as the Gopurams. Gopurams are very important structures in these temple styles. So that is Nagara and Dravidian difference. And Sri Ram Mandir, of Ayodhya, as I said, has been built in Nagara format of temples. Okay, let us watch in the next video where we will see a couple of more temples which are important for your prelims 2024. Keep watching, subscribe, like and comment on these videos. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.